there's no looking away from some of these auto counters as well today. And we have Hero Moto, which is really revving in trade today. This after news that, the new Harley-Davidson has got some solid bookings. So Sonia's here with the numbers. Sonia, quite an eye-popping one at that.
You know, the overarching theme really is that the super premium luxury segment is doing very well. A couple of weeks ago, if you remember, Bajaj had a fabulous response with their Triumph bikes as well. And Hero is no different. So here are the numbers. Hero Motor received almost 26,000 bookings for the new Harley-Davidson X440. And 65% of those bookings are for the premium end, which is the top-end variant, which is priced at almost 2.7 lakh rupees. Now, Hero will start production of the Harley-Davidson X440 in September of this year, and deliveries will begin in October. Now, this, there's a very strong response across the board in the two-wheeler space for the premium end of the market. But if you look at the stock performances, right, Hero Motocorp today is playing a bit of catch-up to peers like Bajaj Auto and TVS Motor. So in 2023 so far, Hero is barely up about 10%, while Bajaj and TVS Motor are up 20 and 23% respectively. And also the valuations of Hero Motocorp, historically they've traded at about 16, 17 times. But right now, Hero is much more attractive compared to Bajaj Auto, trading at sub 15 times FY25 PE, while Bajaj trading at almost 17 times. The next thing to watch is Hero Motocorp's earnings. It comes out on the 10th of August. It's been a weak quarter for them. Volumes have declined 3%. The rural market has not recovered, in full force. And margins as well could be under pressure. But for the stock, if you look at it, it's still about 6% away from its 52-week high. So maybe if there's any positive trigger in the earnings, perhaps there could be a further climb, because some of these pockets, like the premium luxury end of the market, is doing quite well for them. Back to you.
Sonia, just to put the 25,000 number of bookings into context, Eicher Motors 350 plus cc, right? The premium end per se. Year to date, that's April to July, has sold units of about 34,000. Right? 34,000 units of Eicher Motors sold in the 350 plus cc category for 4 months, April to July. And Hero Motocorp, in just a span of few days, has booked 25,000
But there's one caveat in these bookings when they happen. Not all of them translate into customer purchases. So if you go by history, about 30%, 40% translate into... So what customers do is, in excitement, they go ahead and they book. And then eventually, when the time comes to actually pay the entire amount, then, a lot of them back out, etc. They choose to back out. So don't go strictly by this booking number for a revenue run rate. But of course, having said that, it's a great response to the bike.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for joining in. Let's move on and talk about the star stock of the day, and that's Gland Pharma. That's up 20% on the back of its Q1 numbers. Ekta is here with the fine print and what brokerages are saying. Ekta, I remember Q4 numbers were very weak for Gland Pharma. It was a big miss on all parameters. The company didn't give us a guidance. What changed for the company in 3 months?